वामदेवं महाबोधदायकं पावकात्मकं विद्यालोकसमायुक्तं भानुकोटिसमप्रभम् अघोरं सलिलं चन्द्रं गौरीवेदद्वितीयकं नीरदाभं स्वरं सान्द्रं दक्षिणाग्निरुदाहृतम् यत्तत्पुरुषं प्रोक्तं वायुमण्डलसंवृतं पञ्चाग्निना समायुक्तं मन्त्रशक्तिनियामकम् ईशानं परमं विद्यात् प्रेरकं बुद्धिसाक्षिणम् आकाशात्मकमव्यक्तम् ओङ्कारस्वरभूषितम् पञ्चाक्षरमयं शम्भुं परब्रह्मस्वरूपिणं नकारादीयकारान्तं ज्ञात्वा पञ्चाक्षरं जपेत् पञ्चब्रह्मात्मिकीं विद्यां योधीते भक्तिभावितः स पञ्चात्मकतामेत्या भाषते पञ्चधा स्वयम्
While India contributes to 12% with 17.7% of the global population, an increase in global mean temperature creates problems in human and civilization. To achieve sustainable development goals and make the world comfortable for the next generations, we have to change the consumption patterns to reduce waste generation with resource efficiency and convert waste into valuable products, decarbonizing the processes. The overall aim of the 14th ICON SWM, CE and IPLA Global Forum 2024 is to facilitate discussions and knowledge sharing among various stakeholders such as the government, academic and research institutes, industries, urban local bodies, NGOs and other interest groups from various countries to address about issues in
of the DAS, my colleagues in GITAM, the organizers of this 14th International Conference on Sustainable Waste Management, Circular Economy, research scholars and other friends. It's my pleasure and honor to extend a warm welcome to all the participants in this 14th presence of these galaxy of stars I can see. Let me make a modest attempt to give a welcome address. Yesterday we had a wonderful event where we had, I think, more than 1,000 school children participated along with their teachers and the headmasters to send the message that we have a huge task at hand, which in the form of circular economy. Circular economy is something that we all need to encourage. The linear economy which we depended on, unfortunately, resulted in unprecedented levels of unfortunately left much to be desired. As a result, today we are lamenting that we have a problem at hand for us, and more so a few years down the line. I'm sure we are all aware the growth trajectory today India is going through. We are heading to become the third largest economy in the world behind US and China. Create enough energy without damaging the economy further. Initially, I want to talk about the Indian scenario because I'm sure as Indians, we all believe in inclusive growth. We believe in giving freedom to humans, our fellow citizens, as a democracy. We believe in people pursuing what they like most. That may result in some damage to the society at large. Every effort we make to achieve economic growth has got implications for the economy we live in No wonder we have started experiencing many challenges. I'm sure you all agree with me what is happening in northern India today. Even though Delhi is hitting the headlines being the capital city, it is not just limited to Delhi. It is, I'm sure, it's also happening in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. We can be if we don't do things properly. I know enough is enough. We can't reverse the damage that was already done. But surely we should behave from now on responsibly. I'm sure you all agree with me, circular economy is not a problem that can be handled by any single country or a single institute. It is so massive, so huge that all of us need to chip in. Our government is there not to resolve it. Unfortunately, government agencies face the wrath of the general public every time they see a natural calamity. Little did we realize that it is our problem. It's not the problem of the government. We are the creators of the problem. Therefore, the challenge lies in our hands. Let the circular economy be not a rhetoric, hitting the headlines in the newspapers. All of us have a role to play, whether it is energy conservation or it is recycling of waste. I'm sure yesterday while inaugurating, Honorable GVMC Commissioner has said that Visakhapatnam alone is responsible for some X tons of solid waste, X million liters of water waste. He gave some statistics which are quite alarming. So we need to arrest this trend. We can't afford to lament anymore. All of us should do our bit. Government is doing its bit. I'm sure our memory is not feeble to forget. Not long ago, government brought in Ujjwala scheme. Right? That was meant to replace the traditional electricity bulbs used in houses, used as street lights. Onto the market, we change it. Even though the features are rather few, we change it because we would want to show that we have the latest version of the iPhone. But do we think about the kind of e-waste we are creating? No. A lot of us, when we leave our offices, we leave our ACs on and the electricity, all the lights are on. Do we switch them off before we leave the office? We don't do it either. So when you talk about energy efficient economies, where does the efficiency come from? If it doesn't come from us, we shouldn't expect someone to come from heaven to repair the damage which we are causing. So I would like to challenge the scientists who are participating in this workshop. You engage deeply with your fellow scientists. You share participants, and we are all eagerly waiting what the resolution will be on the last day. My only request is, please spend time in creating awareness about the problems that are looming large, problems that cannot be neglected anymore. We are seeing what kind of damage being done, including our climate changes. Climate changes predominantly, they are coming in because the way we produce, we consume and we dispose of things. We have no respect for the nature. Right? In order to achieve our certain times selfish goals, and I say selfish not necessarily as individuals, exploitation of natural resources. That is where the depletion is coming into play. Can we focus more on renewable sources of energy? Can we focus more on rather efficient technologies that will help us? Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Sir, all the invited guests, both online and offline, once again, I wish you a wonderful, fruitful conference
And as I said earlier, we will wait for the outcomes of this. God bless you all. Thank you.
This year, our main focus is environment. The second one is educate our children, the next generation who will take the baton for sustainable development. This conference, though it is the first inaugural program, we had a program for the school children yesterday. We trained and encouraged 600 school children and their principals to adopt circular economy. And possibly the way we are going ahead for encouraging teaching and practicing by the students of the school, this is I discussed with my friends who have come from foreign countries and also in other information. Our project, we have a mission that catch them young, zero waste and circular economy in campus, mainly for the schools and colleges. And this is the first of its kind of mission. If we look into it, already Vice Chancellor told, and I believe that our chief guest, the Chairman Pollution Control Board, will also highlight. If you ask me how many types of waste we are generating, actually the answer is, I cannot answer you. Because everything which we are using, it has a waste. And there are several types of waste. I mean, we have identified only a few types of waste. We have the rules for those. Waste, the battery. We have a rule of the battery for the bigger batteries, but the small battery, it is really a problem for all of us. You don't know what to do with that battery, small battery, pencil battery, and we are throwing anywhere. We are putting into the waste bin. No, it should not be. Medical waste, then hazardous waste, industrial waste, enormous. So, forget about how much we are generating. But from this platform, we are giving you the message that try to reduce your consumption pattern. Don't take food what you cannot need, you cannot consume. Take that much of food which you can wholly consume, and after you eat, the plate will be. But how many they are using? Only one. You will find that 12 or 15 is not working. So this is the rich pattern of consumption. If I am not rich, but my consumption pattern is rich, so please try avoiding excess consumption. And as a matter of fact, if you go to SDG 12, Sustainable Development Goal, you will find that that is our dictum. We have to do it. So I'll not take much time. And we have started this journey of ICON SWM from International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water in 2009 in Kolkata. And thereafter, this conference is going around the country. And possibly if my friends are there from Indonesia, next time either it will be in Indonesia as a part of it or in Philippines. So I invite all of you to come. And the second thing, the 14th conference.
Scientist E, Technology Translation and Innovation Division, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, to share his insights on this occasion.
Of this international conference, and importantly today I got opportunity to see Dr. C.L. Venkatrao Garu. Namaste sir. So good morning everyone. Very first I want to thank Professor Raja because he gave me chance to come out of the gas chamber. It's as if I came out of ICU from Delhi. So last few weeks to days, the average AQI was around 500. Today I inhaled the air of AQI less than 50. So I feel so light and fresh. So thank you, Raja. So some report is saying that living in such kind of places like Delhi is as of smoking 50 cigarettes a day. Usually I used to advise my friends to take care of their health. Now they are seeing pity on me because I'm smoking much more cigarettes than them. So, there is a disclaimer usually appears before starting of any movie. Smoking kills, smoking causes cancer, alcohol injurious to health, fires. Any day if you see